the police, Rose?
Maybe it was some other girl that you were seeing.
There was no other girl.
Our prime suspect, Paul Spectre. We need to find him, put him under surveillance, and hope that he leads us to Rose before it's too late.
So just to be clear, you were with Paul Spectre from 9:30 that night till after 3 the following morning?
Yes.
We found something.
It's not the phone, it's the phone case.
Oh God, what am I doing? Going with the flow.
Are you pleased with me?
Not particularly.
I'm protecting you.
I don't need your protection.
Please
Stop.
Please stop.
Have you had a good evening?
Yes, thanks. You?
It's been fun.
Rick, I need a new laptop.
Where's yours?
In an evidence bag.
What?
Long story. How do I log in on this? Thanks.
Mom.
One second.
That car you saw up on the hill with the change plates, it was stolen from here. That was the morning after the phone call and close to where the cover of Rose's phone was found. And there is the good old farm.
We should get a helicopter up, Jet. One with thermal imaging. Looking particularly for remote outbuildings, anything that could be a potential hiding place. Anywhere he could be keeping Rostag or Rostag's remains.
Yes, ma'am. I need to talk to you about last night.
I have something to show you. Come on. This is taken from the CCTV camera on the corridor of my hotel. That's my room at 2214.
Who is it?
I believe it's Paul Spectre. And that's me entering my room just after 11.
You telling me he was in there with you?
Been in there for 45 minutes. It gets better. That's you arriving. Just after 11.
He was in there with both of us.
And that's him leaving. Note the time.
Where the hell was he?
Well, there's only one place he could have been. There. That's where we had our misunderstanding.
Oh, God.
And then we were there. I suppose when I was cleaning your face is when he slipped away.
So he heard me.
Oh, forget your private embarrassment for a minute. You were talking about Father, whatever he calls himself. And I'm pretty sure that you refer to Spectre by name.
Are you certain?
Not certain. But if you did, he knows that we're on to him.
Stand by from 5. That's a Benedetto girl leaving 16 Edson Avenue with an unknown female, similar age.
Control Benedetto girl leaving 16 Edson Avenue with unknown female, similar age.
Oh, I'm so not up for this. I've had like 2 hours sleep.
Same.
How come?
I had dinner with Paul.
Really?
Yes.
And
It was amazing.
what happened?
We talked.
What happened after?
I came home.
Why did he go home to his wife?
I told you he's left his wife.
Yeah, sure.
That was us last night. I don't see his wife anywhere.
Oh my God, let me see. Katie, you recorded him. Were you doing the same?
Maybe.
What if he recorded you?
I don't think he's like that.
Oh no, of course not.
I suppose in his mind that must be me.
Which makes that thing him.
He also read my dream diary.
What?
I keep a journal. He left an entry for me.
Does your journal contain procedural stuff?
I've trained myself to wake up and write down dreams, passing thoughts. I did it first as an investigative thing, but now I can't stop doing it. It's not procedural. It's personal. And now it's lost to me, seized as evidence. God, our modern life is such an unholy mix of voyeurism and exhibitionism. People perpetually broadcasting their internal and external selves. My diary is private. It is not intended for publication.
Do you think if I hadn't turned up last night, he would have... Do you think he was planning to attack you?
Is that how you see yourself? As my protector?
I came here to apologize.
No. There's no need. I nearly made the same mistake as you last night.
You did.
We all have physical, emotional needs that can only be met by interaction with another person. The trick is to ask someone appropriate to meet them.
Why can't you marry your daddy?
Do you mean why can't little girls marry their daddies?
Yes.
Do you want to marry daddy?
Can I?
He's already married to me. He's taken.
But if you don't want him,
Someday when you're older like Mummy, you can marry a nice man like Daddy.
X-ray 1, that's the target's wife arriving home with the 2 children.
Control from X-ray 1, target's wife arriving home with 2 children.
Looks like Spectre's qualifications as a counsellor are for real. They were pretty thoroughly checked out when he was first employed by the local authority.
2 main things to follow up on. Spectre had been counselling a married couple, James and Elizabeth Tyler. Their son died of meningitis, 10 years old. James Tyler, Jimmy, is well known to us. It seems that James, following the death of his son, became a bit free with his fists, as far as Liz was concerned. Spectre advised Liz to report him to the domestic violence unit. She was reluctant. James was out of prison on license. Anything like that would put him back inside. Spectre was persuasive. Liz made the call.
She's now in a women's refuge in Bangor somewhere.
Is James back in prison?
Out on bail, tagged with curfew conditions.
Pay her a visit. Don't let anyone else see that address.
No, ma'am.
Spectre had a run-in with James Tyler about an unscheduled house call he made on Liz when she was home alone. Chandler and his boss had occasion to reprimand Spectre. This was on the day of the Joe Brawley murder.
Spectre behaved bizarrely, walked out, never came back, disappeared.
Behaved bizarrely.
Yes.
How?
How?
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
What?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm doing what he did. What are you doing?
I see. Mirroring.
Spectre is still registered as a freelance bereavement counsellor.
So, that would be fine art, would it?
Yes, it would. Rick, the Alice Monroe Fund sent a bereavement counsellor to talk to Annie Brawley.
Right.
Do we have his or her name on file?
I don't seem to have that information. I know the fund found someone to credit it and approved.
Who's guarding Annie today?
Hagstrom?
Can you get her on the phone?
You finished? Yes. Go play. Come on.
The hairdresser's just arrived.
What hairdresser?
Oh, that's something her therapist organised for Annie.
Which therapist?
The new one, Mr. Spectre, the bereavement counsellor.
How many times has he been in to see her?
Once. But a second appointment is arranged for this afternoon.
When?
Just over half an hour.
I'm on my way. Don't allow Spectre to see her under any circumstances.
This is Paul Spectre. Leave a message.
Oh, God, Paul, why is your phone always off? I need to speak to you.
Gibson.
Control, ma'am. We have surveillance at the hospital in place. We have all entrances covered and will let you know as soon as anyone has eyes on the target.
Very good. There's something I need you to do.
X-ray 1, that's the target's wife coming into the house with the children.
Control, call sign standby. From X-ray 1, target's wife coming out of the house with children.
Vehicle moving citywards.
From Control, target's wife heading citywards in Volvo. All call signs respond.
Rob Delta, I have. Following.
Control, Delta has.
Is it looking okay?
It is. But I'm going to have to ask you to stop for the day.
I haven't finished.
What order is scheduled? Thank you. Honey, I have to move you out of this room.
Why?
I don't have time to explain.
From 8, that's the target crossing reception.
Relax. It'll be okay.
From 8, the target is ascending now. I repeat, ascending now.
Mom, the target is ascending in the lift.
Okay.
Wait, what's happening? Please tell me what's going on.
Mr. Spectre. PC Hagstrom. We met before?
Oh, yes.
I think you were due to have another counselling session with Annie today.
Where is she?
I'm afraid she's having some more treatment.
What sort of treatment?
For her throat, I think. Her voice box.
She didn't seem to have any trouble with her voice when she was talking to me.
When I first met her, she couldn't speak at all.
When will I be able to see her again?
I'm not sure.
A hairdresser's booked to see Annie today.
She's been cancelled too.
By phone?
Yeah?
But you let me come all the way in here before turning me away.
We tried your phone, but we couldn't get through. Actually, let me check. What number do we have for you?
It's okay.
Yes.
It's Control, ma'am. The target's wife is approaching the hospital.
She's coming here.
Entering by the main entrance, ma'am.
Okay.
I was due to see Mr. Spectre, but is he the target?
It's Hagstrom. All clear.
Paul. Paul!
What are you doing here?
I wanted to see you.
How did you know I'd be here?
I opened a letter addressed to you confirming your appointment.
You're opening my letters now.
Your phone's never on.
It's broken.
We need to talk, Paul. Olivia misses you. Liam needs a father. Paul. Paul.
Okay.
What?
That's... Where are the kids?
At a party?
Have you got your car? Okay, let's go.
Room 8, that's the target and wife, walking to the pedestrian exit.
From 7, I have. Control, target and wife walking towards pedestrian exit. 7 has.
Gibson.
6 Farrington.
Responding to an emergency call, ma'am?
Yes. A body has been found. A female.
Where?
The Belfast Hills, Divis, in Woodland.
Are you at the scene?
On our way.
What else do we know?
The body's face down, young, late 20s, early 30s, possibly. Dark hair.
Cause of death?
There's talk of a ligature. The SIO at the scene thought you should be informed, ma'am.
In any serious crime inquiry, there are always people who become of interest to the investigation team. Most of them are eventually ruled out. One such person is your therapist.
I really liked him.
Tell me why.
He made me feel better about myself.
In what way better?
I know it was only the once. But he was the most helpful anyone's been.
Why, do you think?
He just seemed... He just listened. He was almost like a mirror. He seemed to reflect me back somehow. He wasn't judgmental.
I see. Annie. You must not discuss this. Talk about him with anyone. Not family or friends. No one.
You're scaring me.
Don't be scared. We will protect you properly from now on. Move you somewhere secure. Now I need to go. But I will be in touch very soon.
My God. He was there, I remember him.
Where?
In that bar. The night I lost my driver's license. He's the man that attacked me. We just want to ask you a few questions.
About James?
In part about James. It's lovely here.
I know. I can't believe it. I have the room at the top, at the front, looking out at the sea. Does anyone else know I'm here?
We're being very careful.
He has people. People that watch out for him. His eyes and ears.
From Bravo, target and wife travelling south on M1, heading towards Lisburn, following.
From Delta, I have a reflective on car. Target's wife driving.
From Control, target and wife travelling south on M1 towards Lisburn. All call signs respond.
Burns.
We have him, Jim. We have him.
Where is he?
Traveling in a car with his wife.
We mustn't lose him, Stella, under no circumstances. If we're letting him run in the hope he leads us to Rose, we must not lose him.
I found another body. Have you heard?
Female?
Yes. I'm on my way.
And so it was Paul Spectre who suggested you call the police about your husband's behaviour?
He said I had a right to feel safe in my own home.
I see.
I told him I started it with James. I provoked him. But Paul said the fault was always with the abuser, not the abused.
Did he put pressure on you to make that call?
No. Not really.
He called at your house unannounced?
Just the once.
Why would he do that?
We'd missed some sessions. He was worried.
What happened during that visit?
We talked. I showed him my son's room.
Why?
At first, after I lost Daniel, I wasn't able to go in there. But then I did. I wanted Paul to see it.
What happened in Daniel's bedroom? Was there physical contact between you?
I asked him to hold me.
Did he?
Yes.
Did anything happen more than Paul Spectre holding you?
No. I wanted it to. But no.
Have you seen her?
No, ma'am.
They find the body.
Yes, ma'am.
Take me up to the scene.
Houston?
It's me. We have permission to go into the Spectre house. Intrusive surveillance. Are you at the scene? Is it Rose Stagg?
I don't know yet.
Keep me informed.
Yes, sir. Who's been in there already apart from the first officers?
The force medical officer's been in. Confirmed death.
Who's a senior investigating officer?
He is, ma'am.
Told you we're on your way, ma'am. DS, Tom Anderson. I've ordered emergency lighting and a scene tent. Can't see any tire marks, but we've established a common approach path that I think avoids the most likely entry-exit routes used by the victim and/or the offender.
And it was you who thought of a missing person?
Yes, ma'am.
What state of undress is she in?
She's dressed.
Tom Anderson.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure you're all right to do this?
Yeah, I am.
Here's a suit for you, ma'am.
Hair's the right colour and length. Considerable lividity in her lower limbs. Rigor mortis has passed, probably more than 36 hours since she died.
Okay, let's turn her.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
Is it her? Is it Rose?
I can't tell. There's too much mud.
I don't think it is. Check her pockets. Wait. Rose had a difficult first delivery. She had a midline longitudinal cesarean. It's not her.
Are you sure?
It's not Rose.
She was hanging, and the ligature gave way. Always look up at a crime scene.
James Tyler, DC Glenn Martin, DC Gail McNally. Can we have a quick word? It's okay, I call you Jimmy. We just want to get your side of things. Get an account in your own words of what happened the day after Paul Spectre called here to see Liz.
You spoken to Liz?
We haven't.
Do you know where she is? Do you?
Honestly, we have no idea. How did you find out Paul Spectre had been here? Did Liz tell you?
I heard.
From?
Do you know who I am?
Yes, I know who you are.
Then you'll know I have friends that look out for me.
It's all yours.
It's good to have met you.
I have a favour to ask.
Go ahead.
Well, she's unidentified as yet. No next of kin to inform. Perhaps I can use her for 12 hours.
Explain.
That man's not right.
Why do you say that?
I have a reputation and the fucking wherewithal to back it up. That piece of shit faces up to me in a fucking bathtub. Not a flicker of fear.
Maybe you should sit down, Mr. Tyler.
Maybe you should suck this.
Jimmy, you're on police bail. Be sensible.
Fuck you.
So by your own admission, you attempted to intimidate Paul Spectre, threatened him with violence.
He came here to this house when he knew I wasn't here. They went upstairs to look in my boy's room. For all I know, he fucked her on my boy's bed.
My understanding is that the relationship between Paul Spectre and your wife was purely professional.
So you have talked to Liz then, huh?
I need you to take a step back, son.
I've lost my boy. I won't lose my wife too.
Doesn't she have some say in the matter? She's not a possession.
That's not helpful. Calm down, Jimmy.
Especially not because of that Jew boy piece of shit.
Using threatening, violent words is an arrestable offence.
Then arrest me. Go on. Fucking try it. Fucking arrest me! Just step back, please. Get your fucking hands off me! Get off me! Get the fuck out of my house, huh?
Go.
Get out! Get the fuck out!
What was that?
He's backing you up.
No, you were treating me like a damsel in distress. I don't need protection. I can look after myself.
Hidden with your handbag.
Why don't you come join the rest of us in the 21st century?
I knuckle in. It's what I do with any partner.
Yeah? Well, in future, knuckle out.
Fucking pillars!
What is it? Is it Rose? Have you found her?
No, but I do need to talk to you. How many dolls do you have?
20 dolls.
20 dolls. Wow, that's a lot. Can you show me one?
Yes.
Can I go to your room and get one? Okay.
It's easier with Cody. He's too young to appreciate how worried I am. But with Nancy, it's, she just misses her mother. And I find it really hard lying to her.
Yes. I have nothing new to report, Tom. But we are following some very promising lines of inquiry. So, if you do see something on the news that looks like it could be Rose, rest assured that it isn't. It isn't her.
Okay.
It's an attempt to provoke the man we believe is holding Rose into action. When we do find her, you'll be the first to know.
So you haven't given up hope?
Good God, no. Never.
Stranger. From Bravo, that's the target and his wife entering 217 Left Field Road. Door closed.
Where are you now, Glenn?
I'm at the Covert Operations Unit, ma'am. 2 minutes away from Spectre's house.
He's with his wife and children in Lisbon. That's 20 minutes away.
Right.
We have no idea how long they're intending to stay.
Understood.
I'll be with Control.
From 1, that's the technical unit arriving at the target's house.
Control from X-ray 1, that's the technical unit arriving at the target's house. Control to Bravo, please update.
From Bravo, target and family still in situ. 217 Left Field Road.
Control to Bravo, wait out.
Copy.
How are we doing?
Technical unit has entered target's house.
How's that, ma'am?
That works.
I'll take a power feed from the loft.
arrived to the scene to hear from the police officer in charge.
We can confirm that the body of a white woman in her late 20s, early 30s was found earlier today by a young couple out walking. We can offer no more information until the remains have been identified.
Are you linking this death to the recent murder?
How long has she been dead?
That's all I can say right now, thank you.
If it's not Rose Stagg, why was Superintendent Gibson here earlier?
That's all I can say right now, thank you.
So no suggestion that the police are treating the death as suspicious, despite speculation.
It's the original drawing, man, that we lifted from the indentations on the NK letter.
We're there on an intelligence gathering mission. We don't have a warrant to search for evidence. Take pictures.
Stay still. What the fuck?
Will we go home and get into our jammies?
All right, guys.
See you soon.
See you.
From Bravo, target's family on the move, leaving 217 Left Field Road.
Control from Bravo, target on the move.
Bravo, target approaching Volvo.
From Golf, leaving from rear of Left Field Road.
Bravo, vehicle heading south on Left Field Road. Family on board.
From Golf, I have...
We have a problem.
What?
We have a collapsed ceiling
What ceiling?
above the main bedroom.
How bad?
Destroyed.
Shit.
From Golf, target's car joining the A1.
Is there a water tank in the loft?
Yes, ma'am.
Target's car joining the A1 heading north towards Belfast.
Make it look like a flood. And get out.
Looks like the Spectres are heading home, ma'am.
Shit.
What are you up to?
Fuck all.
Mr. Big Dick not online?
Not yet. And don't call him that.
Why?
It's not about that. He means everything to me.
What is that?
Daddy, what's happening?
Don't touch that. Stay outside, okay? Don't come in.
Paul? What is it? What's happened? Come here, darling. Rain, come here.
It's the main tank. It's flooded.
Why would the tank flood?
Must be a faulty stopcock.
What about all my things?
It's mainly our bedroom.
I want to see.
You can't, darling. It's not safe.
What are we gonna do?
You should go to your mum's.
I don't want to go to Grandma's. I want to stay with you.
I'll get on to the landlord. We'll get it sorted.
God, Paul.
At least it's not unsanitary water. I'll sort it, I promise.
From X-ray 1, target and wife and children returning to car.
It's gonna be all right. Okay, I promise. Everything's gonna be all right. I'll see you again really soon. We'll always be together.
From X-ray 1, the target is not on board. The target not on board.
Control from X-ray 1, target not on board. Repeat, target not on board.
Target's wife heading citywards in Volvo.
From Control, target's wife heading citywards in Volvo.
From Golf, I have.
Control, Golf has.
Target returning to house.
Control, target returning to house.
Door closed.
Every possible exit is covered.
Yes, Mom.
From X-ray 1, target put to bed.
Right.
You know a detective called Tom Anderson?
Yeah. Detective Sergeant, West Belfast. Young, charismatic. Good looking.
I met him at a crime scene. He was wearing a full forensic mask.
What about him?
Thought he might make a useful addition to our team.
I'll look into it.
You do that. Long day. Do we know anything more about our Jane Doe?
No external signs of a struggle.
You're thinking suicide?
There was some bruises at the injection sites. I'll do an internal examination in the morning when we get the toxicology reports.
Why hang yourself when an overdose will do?
We think this is Spectre.
Yeah, seems likely, sir. Yes.
What a monumental cock-up. PBH10.
There's no suggestion these children are at risk from their father.
We checked social services and their school. No cause for concern as far as anyone's aware.
Nothing must happen to those children, above all else.
Why didn't you call earlier?
I've been busy. How are you?
Where are you? Is that your study? Have you moved back home?
No, I haven't moved back home.
Really missed you.
Have you?
I think about you all the time. Every minute of every day.
Is it painful?
Yes.
Good.
Why good?
Because other people's pain gives me pleasure.
Even mine.
Especially yours.
Don't say that.
Right, I'm gonna get changed. You not ready for sleep?
I've got something I want you to do for me.
What?
Need you to go to my hotel room. I just don't know how to get you in.
That's easy.
Is it?
I have a key.
How?
I got one cut.
Why?
I don't know, I just did.
Then maybe you are ready to take a next step.
More than ready.
I don't mean that.
And what?
Are you ready to embrace the darkness?
I'd do anything for you. Look. I filled it out for all the murders, saying you were with me every time. I've researched it. It's really believable. There's a lot of sex.
Told you already, it's not about sex. It's about deciding the essential nature of the world. Is the world a place of pain and suffering, of grief and despair? Or is it a place full of joy, all sweetness and light?
I don't know.
Oh, I think you do. Your father was decapitated in a motorcycle accident. Or have you forgotten?
No, I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. My mother killed herself when I was 7. Left me alone and unwanted. There's suffering all around us. Why not take some pleasure from it?
I don't know how to get pleasure from suffering.
Yes, you do. Take your sexy friend Daisy.
You think she's sexy?
How would you feel if suddenly she began to fail? Fail her exams, failed with boys. She suddenly lost her good looks.
How?
She got fat. Or a madman threw acid in her face. A random, motiveless attack.
That would be too much.
Would it? Why should she have it all? Why should she be the one that's clever and sexy and popular? Why should she be the one with parents who adore her? Happiness in others is an affront to our own pain and misery, Katie. If other people's happiness pains us, then why not reduce that happiness? Nurture your envy, Katie. Your anger. It's the way forward.
What is it you want me to do?
Gibson,
It's Tom Anderson, Mum.
thank you for making that statement to the press.
Did it help?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, I thought you should know we've identified the victim from her prints. Marina McPherson. String of drug convictions. A strong indication she took her own life. Phone records show a number of phone calls to a suicide helpline over the last 6 months or so.
Anything else?
Yeah, there's a letter to her mother. More or less a suicide note.
What did she say?
I know you were home, Mum. You must have heard me calling you. Why didn't you answer the door? I know I've been bad, but I'm still your daughter. If you'd answered the door to me, who knows? But now it's too late.
Can't find my place in life. It's killing me inside. You there, Mum?
Yes, I'm here. Keep me posted. Good night.
What on earth are you doing?
Wondering where Rose is.